Guys, bear with me for a second. I never complain much. I've always tried to speak positively about my country, Zimbabwe. But today, I'm a little frustrated. Just take a look. I'm coming from the store. I will share the bill that I have from the store, and then we can talk about why I'm feeling so frustrated. So let's just have a look. Let's have a look at the things that I just bought. Here we go. Love these two flavors. Want to make some sandwiches. Of course, gotta have some burvos. And this is just stewing beef. I love me some hybrids. And what do we have in this? Some bread and a bag of apples, some carrots. Love these cucumbers. Just bought some cucumber. We have a problem with ants right now, so I bought some ant killer, and I've run out of deodorant. Yeah, it's hot, so I needed this. So this is pretty much my grocery. Ruined my Friday morning because I am deeply frustrated with what I now see is an unsustainable cost of living. It is too high. Prices are ridiculously high, and I don't even know how everybody else is making it. It's too much. So let me share with you my grocery bill. I'll share with you how much just all these things cost me. Here you go. So here's my receipt, for this grocery, excluding that, and I'll give you a closer look. But let me talk about why this is just scary for me. And I'm thinking, is this sustainable? A raspberry is $5.60, and this Mazoe blackberry is $6.13. I'm not kidding. $6.13. This little deodorant here is $5.50. $5.46. Unbelievable. This packet of carrots, almost $3, $2.88. I'm just, this bag of apples here, can you believe that? $6.03. Guys, I honestly, I just needed to make a quick dash to the store because I needed to get this. We have just an infestation of these ants that are coming for the sugar and I think it's the peanut butter that they are coming for. So I needed to just spray the place where they just bombarded my cabinet. And I picked up a few things. I was shocked, I'm speechless. This is one time where I'm just speaking for my damn self, that for me, this is unsustainable. There is no way. And then I'm thinking, Papa, has a little bit of income from his retirement. And that's what we're surviving on. This year, everybody who is doing anything farming, especially on a small scale, without the infrastructure, is struggling. We here in Matebeleland do not have rain. Our borehole unproductive. So we pretty much have given up on the garden. Very little is growing, just to try and sustain ourselves. And thanks to friends and family that have prolific boreholes that have been providing us with some vegetables. But as far as trying to do any project with regards to market gardening, it ain't happening. And then, I am just beginning to get back into doing my broilers, and I haven't really gotten back into the rhythm. But still, I'm not large scale. I have broilers to feed us, and anything extra then I can, sell to the neighbor here and there. But we're not talking big money here. So without any other form of income, I just don't see how this life can be sustainable. Food, this is just food. I didn't buy anything fancy. This is basics. Polony is not fancy food. I really don't like to eat it that much. But I was just craving it. This is a childhood food that I remember. So I just thought I would make a sandwich. But I don't buy processed foods that much. And for this polony, it's actually fairly cheap, $1.56 each. But the rest of the things, come on, guys, I think this is it for me. Buying these drinks. After all, this is just sugar. When you crave something and you just want to have it, this is why I went to buy. But this is it. This is it for me. I can't do it. I can't afford it. There's money here circulating. There's a lot of money. People have money here. Some people are living large, but the majority of the people, it's a hard struggle. It is a hard struggle. And today, my heart is aching. And I also am struggling. I think this is why it hit me so hard, because of what is happening on the other side of the pond. I'm no politician and I'm not getting into that, but man, it's a story for another day. However, the story here is, I was in Zirugudura. Hazvibatiki. Mari dzacho dziri kutsvedza munomu. Izvinezvi ndabvuma. I know there will be a lot of I told you so, we told you so. Almost a resentment of this country. Hapana kwandiri kuenda. Ndiri pano, I'm here. Ndigere. But chokwadi chaicho ndechekuti zvinhu zvakapresa. I've been watching this young man who has been telling all of us about his struggles from failure of his farm project, how life is how fast and furious life is here, the expensive cities, Harare, even Bulawayo is becoming expensive, and just generally that life is really a little bit pricey here. We still love this country. We are not saying takutamane mabhegi ndinoendepi manje inini. Ndogona kudzokera zvangu, but handidi. So I'll just have to cut down on, having some of these. This now becomes a luxury. It's not even necessary anyway. But ndavhunduka nhasi. So I just wanted to share that with you, kuti akumana zvinuka ameno kuti vanhu vari kutambira mari dzakakura sei kuti vakwanise kurarama muno. I don't know how much people are earning so that they are able to make ends meet, because at $50 where you don't even have sugar, salt, margarine, etc., ungaite grocery $50 every week. You'll be doing a grocery shopping for $50 plus every week. How much are you making in this country? You know, it's scary. I'm truly humbled by the people who live in this country. The struggle is real. And I don't know kuti toita sei, but andavhunduka ndikunyepa. Ish. That's just what I needed to share with you. Mana ndavhuma. Hapana hangu kwandiri kuenda ndiri pano, but man, kana takukumbirawo mari yekumukuru musati nyime. Because manaka hazvisi kuita ndapererwa hangu. So like I was saying, you know, the grocery store today was just a shock. Should I call it a shock? I know things are expensive in Zimbabwe here. When I decided this morning to go get myself some mazoe and insect spray, ndadzoka ndakapeta muswe. Hanzi mwana asingacheme anofira mubereko, guys. Ndarwadziwa nemari yandabvisa for those few items. You know, I you know, have been following Rua Organic Farm, you know, talking about his attempts to farm, to do business and all that, and how tough this environment is. Really, honestly, Zimbabwe is not an easy environment. But am I going to run? No, I'm not going to run. I'm going to be here. I'm going to figure out how to, you know, reduce my my grocery bill. You know, take off some of the things. And it's not necessary. Water, we will be drinking some water. Water. Ndo yatakutoonwa kuti tiite healthy. Zvana mazoe zvitotomboisa paside. Because mari yacho handingaikwanisi. Amana, 2 liters for $6? No. Kwakutongoona zvekuita. You know, make a plan. Ndo nyaya yemuZimbabwe, make a plan. Hapana kwatiri kuenda. You know, we're not going nowhere. Uko kwakaita zvimwe uko. Ameno vasina mapepa akarongeka uko kuti zvichafamba sei kumurika uko. You know, saka isusu vamwe tingori zvedu pana kwatiri kuenda. But akumana mari yacho haisi kubatanidzika. You know, it is really not easy for the day-to-day living here. It's costly. It's very expensive. I wonder how the majority of the people are getting by. I wonder, because kana grocery kandaita ikako kasina nematuro kandiitira $50 amana. Inini home yangu idiki. I've said it before. You know, home dzedu hazina kufanana. Our pockets are not deep. And some people's pockets might be very deep, so they can actually afford having vanamazoe vavava. But for some of us, that has to go. You know, it will be the one time that I will enjoy it. And nchange nchidira mvura yakawanda siri colored water ndoenda kutonwa panapa. So that I have the illusion that I'm having a drink, diringis. But Amana, it's not easy. I feel the pain. I wonder how the rest of the country is holding on. Zvinhu zviri kudhura. Ipapo unenge watenga zvinhu $50 hausati watombowana kana mari yerenti ipapo. Yeah, granted, you know, munhu wese haana homwe yakafanana like I'm saying, but amana even une kamari kakati vanhu vari kunyanyotambira mari yakawanda sei muno. It's not matching. Mari inotambirwa nevanhu ne cost of living. I think ndo nyaya yedambudziko raitika ikoko kumuri ikoko. Look, politics is part of why things are not moving very well. but also, development of the country itself. We don't have industries. We are a consumer country. We consume a lot of goods from everywhere else. Murika, England, South Africa, Mozambique. Atina chedu chatiri kunyanyobata chinoonekera ndo imwe dambudziko. Compounded nedrought. Ukaona mombe dzevanhu uchidriver so unonzwa tsitsiwe. And that is nobody's doing, that's nature. But it has an effect on the quality of life of the people. It puts a burden on farmers and us isusu vanhu vanotora end product yemafarmers. So akumana ndabvuma hangu. I don't know. Musauye muchindipopotera kakuti takakuudza ende unenge uchitiudza kuti uya kuZimbabwe. Hakuna kwazvisiri. The people in the USA have been crying out that the cost of living and what they are getting per paycheck hazvisi kupindirana. It's not matching. So it's not only us. Our problem might be a little bit more amplified because, hey, kusenza US dollar imimi mari yacho musina futi zvinenge zvakangoti hadei hazvo so. But there's no place in this world that is not crying. The problem is isusu we are still a developing nation, so our problems are more amplified or more visible. The problems of the developed countries, we see a lot of Hollywood, a lot of LA, Chicago, San Diego, the big cities. But when you go rural, the people are crying as much as we are as well. So ndikuda kutotsvaga plan B. Ndinayo hangu plan B yangu, huku dzangu dziriko. Ndoda kungorima padikidiki. I have to cultivate a very small patch of ground so we can still have muriwo. Kana zvatopresa techingodya muriwo nemusadza rezviyo. Sekuru mina havadi zviyo. So vanenge muhupfu wavo, I didn't even check the price, how much the hupfu is, the cornmeal. I like my zviyo, and that's what I will be eating. It goes a longer way. And takutongotsvaga zvinhu zvinokipa ma-expenses edu pasi. Am I going to pack my bags ndobva ndarova pasi? Hapana kwandiri kuenda, ndigere muno. I love this country. I enjoy this beautiful weather right now. You can't tell me kuti muchando muya ndo mandingadai ndiri. Pamvuripo pano ndichirohwa nemhepo, shiri dzichingoimba zvadzo. This is what I like. Ndakapedza kuundura huku dzangu. My chickens, we have chikafu. Kana tatongozoshaya zvekumwa madrinks tinongodya hedu huku dzedu nehupfu hwezviyo nemuriwo. Vakoma vangu vane garden ravo rine muriwo wakanaka stereke. So that's what we'll eat. But guys, understand, it's not easy here. It's really tough. Just like it is tough everywhere else around the globe, our problems might be a little bit more magnified, but we are not alone in this fight. And I'm going to hang in there. I'm not rovering pasi. Hapana kwandenda, ndiri pano. So you'll be seeing me, just still showcasing the country, travel places, homes that I see, zvese. It's easier for me to be doing what I'm doing because ndakura and andina vana, andina mhuri yandiri kuchengeta yevadiki. I feel for those people that have young families, that have young children still going to school. Their challenges are great. And my heart just bleeds. It goes out to all of them. In the meantime though, ndiri panhangu ndichingokushare. Ndichapota ndichikumbira kuti kana mune tumuriwo kuva munoziwo vape ma-senior citizens isusu. I'm kidding. I have enough muriwo for myself. Just I had to do this video. I could not let this frustration that I had about the grocery prices just go without me commenting about it. So kana takukumbirawo mari airtime nekutenga muriwo atichatengi mazuva aiwa zvimwe zvese izvi takuisa paside ndokumbirawo kuti mutipe wanditi musatikanganwe kunoku. Anyway, I'm just enjoying this cool breeze. It is so warm in the house and it's beautiful outside. I hope you have a good day wherever you are. Remember, think positive. Look in that cloudy day. What is positive? You'll find just a ray of light. And hold on to that. And till we see each other on the next video. Bye.